everybody, JC here with another T&I toy review. And in celebration of the first full day of the opening of the new Suicide Squad movie from Warner Brothers and DC Comics, I decided we'd take a look at the new DC Comics Multiverse 6-inch Suicide Squad, the Joker and Pandaman figure 2-pack that was released by Mattel as a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. Now this set comes in an outer box, and you've just got the Suicide logo on the front, and then you've got the name of the characters down below. There's not really much else on this box, but again, this is just the outer box. And I'll tell you, the box measures, its height is about just under 10.5 inches, and the width of it's about 7.5 inches. And then you open this up, and on the inside we get this box that looks like a cereal box, the Joker O's, and you've got some artwork featuring the Joker and Pandaman. Now this really has nothing to do with the actual movie. This is kind of just something that Mattel did. It tells you you've got a Batman mask inside, and that's actually in this box. So they do give you this kind of funky cardboard cutout of Batman's mask. You've got this little elastic rubber band that you can put it over your head if you want to. On the side of this, you've got nutritional facts. And then on the back, they give you a little maze. And then on this side, you've just got the Joker O's. Now, you can open this up. It attaches with a little Velcro. And then you've got a window box. You've got the Suicide Squad logo. And then you've got the figures displayed. You can even, they've given you a little cutout in the plastic so you can touch the Pandaman. He's got, basically, they've flocked the figure so you can feel that. Okay, let's get this open and take a look at what's inside. Okay, so here's a look at the figures outside the packaging along with the other contents. Now this figure does come with a few different accessories. First of all, we get this figure stand, and it's made to looks like a letter opener or something, or a knife that's been stuck through the bat symbol, and it's done with a vac metal, a gold vac metal, and the black is painted. It's got some scratches on it. I don't know if that's deliberate, but I think maybe it just got a little scratched in the packaging, but still it's kind of cool looking, and it's got several pegs. It's got let's see, 5, 6, 7 pegs on it, so you can stand figures here, 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 and here. And again, you just plug in the figures, these little pegs. So you could easily get 2 figures on here, and you could even get probably 3 if you wanted to. Then we also get this, I believe this is supposed to be a gold chain for the Joker, and it doesn't really look much like a gold chain. It looks like a piece of rubber, and that's basically what it is. And it's done with a gold color, but it doesn't look like it's metal or anything. And you can just slip this over the head of the Joker. So not too exciting with that one. And then finally we get this machine gun, and this is for Pandaman, and he can hold it in either hand. It's just done with black. And you got the scope. There's also, if you wanted to, you can give it to your Deadshot figure, since they went really light on the weapons for Deadshot, so it would be a nice weapon for him as well. For the figures themselves, we get the Joker and his henchman Pandaman, and I do like both of these figures actually. This is our second Joker figure in the line. So far we've gotten the one with the silver coat, and now we've got this one, and then we've got a third one coming that's yet to be released. And the Joker does wear several different outfits in the movie, including this one, so it is something you actually see in the movie. Now the torso section with the tattoos appears to be the same as the one on this figure with the silver coat, as far as I can tell. The coat itself is that vinyl material, and if you wanted to, you could probably get that off. However, the sleeves of the coat unfortunately are sculpted on the figure, so it would have been nice if they'd made the whole coat so you could take it off. As it is, though, you could just take off the main portion and you'd be left with the purple sleeves. Now I do want to point out this just may be on my figure, but you see the separation here on the joint there, which is a little annoying, but otherwise I think this is a pretty good figure. The head sculpt is actually different from the one with the silver coat. I don't know if either one of these are reused on the third Joker figure coming, but these two are different. This one's got the smiley face, and this one he's not really smiling. Otherwise the heads or the faces look pretty similar. Both have the same tattoos and everything. It's got the red lipstick and the silver kind of teeth. I don't know why the Joker Joker's wearing like braces in the movie. That I thought that was kind of odd. The hair on the silver coat one is a little bit lighter. They both have this wash effect, but the lighter colors are more dominant on the silver coat version. I kind of like the wash effect more on this on the San Diego Comic-Con version. And again, he's got some nice detailing with the tattoos on his chest, and you can see them all on this figure as opposed on the silver coat one. And then he's got the trunks, and half of them are gold, and you got some silver over here with the stars and everything. And it says "ha ha" here on the waistband. And then he's got these stockings with the bat symbols, and then he's wearing these boots. And one of the boots has the little mouth, which you also have on his hand, which you see him use in the movie. He kind of puts the hand over his mouth, so I don't know, it's kind of weird, but he does actually do that in the movie. Now, Pandaman, this is definitely the figure worth getting this set for. Pandaman is in the movie. You see him a couple different times in the movies, one of the Joker's henchmen. Now, this helmet mask thing is not removable. There's not an actual human head underneath. This is kind of hollowed out, but there's no human head underneath. And he never takes this off in the movie, so that's not a big deal. Everything black on this figure is flocked, including the ears and the gloves and the shoes. So that's all flocked. And then you've got this kind of off-white here on his chest with the red heart that says "Friends Forever." And he's got the blue eyes, and he's got some line work. I guess that's where he gets his oxygen in the mask. And so I like the detailing. He's got a little wash effect here up on the top of his head. So I definitely like the look of it. He's wearing this harness piece, which is a separate piece on the figure. It's not a gun holster. It's just a harness. And, you know, this is a good size figure. But definitely I think this is the figure in the set worth getting. So the Joker stands about 6.5 inches tall. Actually, I take that back, 6.25 inches tall. And then Pandaman stands, if you count to the tip of his ears, right at 7 inches tall. This San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Joker is the exact same height as the Silver Coat Joker. And here's a comparison with all the other Suicide Squad figures that have been released up to this point. Articulation on the Joker figure is pretty much on par with what we've seen with the other figures in the line. You can turn the head to the left and the right. There's really no up or down movement with the head. You can get the arm out straight, and you've got good rotation there. You've got the bicep swivel. Again, this joint though, the arm is kind of separated there, which is a little annoying. I don't know if it's just with my figure or if that's a common problem. You've got a single hinged elbow, so he can bend his elbow about that much, and then he's got swivels at the elbow as well, swivels at the wrist, but no hinges. He's got a midsection joint, so he can crunch down about that much, not a whole lot, and then can look back a little bit, but the coat kind of limits that movement. He's got a waist swivel. He's got those side hinges for the legs, so the coats limit that a little bit, but you can still do the splits pretty good, and you can get the leg forward about that much, and then you can do the leg back about that much. He does have a thigh swivel. He's got a single hinged knee, so he can bend his knee about that much. And then he's got hinges on the feet, so he's got good up and down movement with the feet, but no ankle pivot, no rotation, and 2 peg holes on the bottom of his feet. Pandaman, you can again turn the head to the left and the right. That's about as far as you can turn the head though. He doesn't really have any up or down movement. Arms you can get out good, and he's got good rotation there. He's got the single hinged elbow, so he can bend his arm about that much. He also has a rotation there. Now I am noticing that some of the flock is kind of there at the joint is kind of flocking off, but so be careful of that. Also has rotation there at the hands, but no hinges. Does not have a midsection joint. Does have a waist swivel. Doesn't have those side hinges, so he can't do the splits at all. He can get his leg forward about that much, and can do his leg back about that much. You've got a single hinged knee, so it can bend the knee about that much, and then has rotation at the ankle, but very little up or down movement, a little up or down, but not a whole lot. And this one has 2 peg holes on the bottom of his. Okay, so that's my review. So overall, I like this set. I think the Joker figure is decent, but the main reason why I would recommend this set is for the Pandaman figure. I really like it. I like the way it looks. I like the size of it, and I even think the flocking is pretty cool. You do have a little bit of flaking on the flocking with the elbow joint, but overall, I think this is a cool figure. Now, this set was sold as a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. If you didn't pick it up there at this point, you would probably have to resort to the secondary market. On the bright side, at least you won't have to deal with Digital River, which I can personally tell you is a pain in the butt. Now, also, if you haven't already, please be sure to check out my non-spoiler review of the movie that is hitting this weekend. And then once you do check out the movie, come back here either to this video or to the Suicide Squad movie review video and let me know what you thought of the movie, because I'd really be interested to hear your thoughts on the actual film. We'll have a full gallery of images of these figures up at toynewseye.com. There'll be a link in the video description below. As always, leave a comment. Let us know what you think. If you're so inclined, please like the video. Also, if you haven't already, please follow me on my Facebook and or Twitter pages. I'll have links to those in the video description below. And until next time, I'll catch you later.